Hello everyone. Welcome again to our channel. Thank you for the feedbacks and the comments. Thank you for all your inputs and messages. Let's get to it. Okay, this is the new Z83 form, which is even simpler. It's a simplified version. This is a new one. Application for employment. This is Z83, Republic of South Africa. All right, I know they may have told you that this one is more complicated. No, it is not. It is simpler. It is simple. As you can see here, position for which you are applying is advertised. Okay, whether be a nurse, enrolled nurse, a professional nurse, artisan, whatever it is, position, you write the position, you write the reference number, and there are similarities between this new one and the old one. Department, where the position advertised, whether it be Department of Health, Department of Justice, Department of Correctional Services, and so on and so forth. If you offer the position, when can you start, or how much notice must you serve with your employer? So what I usually write is as soon as possible. See, yeah, as soon as possible. I think that's a better one. Surname and full names, surname and full names, identity number, write it here. Passport number, if you have, you write it here. Race, whether be you are African, white, colored, Indian, and other. Then you can specify there. Gender, whether you female or male. Do you have a disability? Yes or no? Yeah. Because there are jobs, you have to be honest here, because there are jobs that people with disabilities, they have a special preference, something like that. So yeah, are you a South African citizen? Yes or no? If no, what is your nationality? Do you have a valid work permit? If non, South African. You see, if you're South African, you don't write anything here. Have you been convicted or found guilty of a criminal offense, including admission of guilty? If yes, provide details. Do you have a pending criminal case against you? Yes or no? Have you been dismissed or for misconduct from the public service? Yes or no? If yes, provide details. You have to be honest. You have to be honest in whatever you do, because they will find out if you lied, and then you will be in trouble. Do you have a pending criminal case? Okay, we've done that. Have you resigned from a recent job pending any disciplinary proceeding against you? If yes, please note that the provisions of Public Service Act shall apply. All right. Yeah, I think that is clear. If you have maybe you were drunk at work, government work, or you've been you've been in a car accident and you wrecked the car before the case was on, and then you resigned, something like that. Understand? Those kind of things are the things that will catch up with you in the long run. So you better be honest. It's better if you're honest about things. Have you been discharged or retired from public service on grounds of ill health, or on condition that you cannot be re-employed? You see, some people, what they do, they resign from work. They resign from work, and they take all their money, and they are deemed or known to be incapable of working again. So they're given a special leave and a special package for ill people. And then when they get their money, and they reapply again. You understand? So that is fraud. All right. Have you been discharged? Okay. All right. Are you all right? Are you conducting a business in the state? Are you a director of public-private company conducting business with the state? All right. I think that is clear. They want to know that do you have a side business, a side hustle? They want to know that. So you specify if that is yes. In the event that you are employed in the public service, will you immediately relinquish such business interest? All right. If you are hired, will you be able to relinquish such business interest? Will you stay away from such business interest? Specify yes or no. So they are asking what they asked here. Are you conducting business with the state? Or something like when you have a company, all right, you have a company and that company of yours is subcontracting with the government, and again you want to apply for a job in the government, something like that. So now they want to know that do you have a company? So is your company having tenders with the government as well? Understand? Because it's against the law when you do business directly with the government and yet you are working for the government again. All right. Yeah. Please specify the total number of years of experience you have, total number of years, private sector or public sector. All right. If your profession or occupation requires official registration, provide date and particulars of registration. All right. This was a tricky one. All right. Let me make you an example. If you are, let's say you are a doctor, and then you were studying in Kenya, studied medicine in Kenya, or you studied medicine in Kenya, or you studied medicine in Mozambique. Understand? So there is a professional, there is an official registration. You have to register. You have to register when you come to South Africa for that kind of thing. Even if you are in South Africa and then you qualified as a nurse, qualified, especially these top jobs like your medicines and your engineering and your, they want you to register with the council of the people who do medicine, or the people who are engineers. You must be registered there. There is a special registration that you must register there. If your profession or occupation requires official registration, provide date and particulars of registration. I'm sure you have seen in the adverts that are you registered with the council of doctors? Are you registered with the council of engineers? Are you registered with the council of the psychology, those kinds of people? You see, he's talking about that in this part. Okay, the last part. All right. All right. Contact details and medium of communications. All right. How will they contact you if they wanna? How will they contact you if they wanna talk to you? Maybe respond in the job that you are applying for. Let's say you are applying for Department of Health. So how will they respond to you? Maybe they send a letter, method of correspondence, want them to post to you, or email, or fax, or telephone you. You understand? To call you and tell you that Mr. James Smith, you have an interview at such a date. Do you want them to post you? Do you want them to email you? Do you want them to fax you? Do you want them to call you? Telephone. All right, and then provide the contact details, your email or your post box or your fax number or your telephone number. You write there. All right. South African official language proficiency. All right, specify whether maybe it's your Sotho, your Zulu, and English, and don't leave English. You understand? Don't leave English out, and specify whether are you good there. Can you speak? Can you read? Can you write or read? You understand? State whether good, fair, or poor. Sothos and your Xhosas and Zulu, especially English. Don't leave English out. All right. For now, it's time for formal qualification. All right. Work experience, as you can see, and references, and your signature and the date. All right. But here in these three columns, number 1, 2, and 3, you don't you don't need to fill this if you've provided your CV and this information is clear in your CV. Then you don't read this one. So all the best. Goodbye.